Midnight Drearies.
The wind whispered through the streets of Hollowbrook, a small, forgotten town cloaked in perpetual darkness. Tucked away on the outskirts stood an eerie ice cream shop known as the Night Parlor, which keeps odd hours. Open from dusk till dawn. Its old decrepit wooden sign swung back and forth, creaking in the night breeze, while its flickering neon lights emitted an otherworldly glow. Legend had it that the Night Parlor was owned by a mysterious man named Victor Davachi, who had a taste for the unusual and a craving for the forbidden. The townspeople whispered stories of his hypnotic powers and his ability to charm any unsuspecting soul who crossed his path. One fateful night, a young woman named Lily received an invitation that would change her life forever. The letter, written in elegant swirling script, bore the seal of the Night Parlor and beckoned her to its haunted depths. Intrigued, yet fearful, she succumbed to the lure of the unknown and ventured into the night. As Lily stepped into the Night Parlor, a shiver ran down her spine. The atmosphere was suffused with a chilling ambience. The air was heavy with the scent of vanilla and something more sinister. The walls were adorned with vintage photographs depicting pale enigmatic figures, their eyes piercing through the very souls of those who dared to look. A tall figure emerged from the shadows, a man of striking elegance and unnerving charm. It was Victor Davachi himself. His jet-black hair was a sweeping wave of a perfect pompadour. His piercing auburn eyes held a mysterious allure. Add to this his corpse-like pallor and he had the appearance of a perfectly preserved undead Elvis. He said, "Welcome, dear Lily, to my humble establishment of ghoulish delights." Victor spoke in a velvety voice that sent chills down her spine. "I have chosen you for a special treat, an experience like no other." Intrigued and captivated, Lily found herself drawn deeper into the Night Parlor, her senses overwhelmed by the ethereal symphony that resonated through the shop. Victor led Lily to a hidden room at the back of the parlor, a room that seemed to pulsate with forbidden secrets. Shelves lined the walls, adorned with ornate glass jars filled with colorful concoctions, each labeled with an intriguing name. Below the shelves were refrigerated glass cases filled with 1.5-quart containers. "Behold, my collection," Victor announced proudly, a gleam of excitement dancing in his eyes. "These are no ordinary ice creams. They are infused with the essence of the night, a taste that mortals rarely experience." He reached for a jar labeled Crimson Cream and carefully scooped a crimson-hued ice cream into a silver bowl. As Lily took her first bite, an intoxicating blend of flavors flooded her senses. The ice cream was both sweet and salty, but oh so savory, but beneath its delectable taste, she sensed a hint of something sinister, a lurking darkness. Night after night, Lily found herself returning to the Night Parlor, irresistibly drawn to the tall, dark and gruesome Victor and his bewitching creations. Each visit brought her closer to the edge of a world she never knew existed, a world that mingled pleasure with peril. Yet, as the nights wore on, Lily's reflection in the mirror began to change. Her skin grew pale, her eyes took on a haunting crimson hue, and her once rosy lips turned an icy shade of blue. She became a reflection of the darkness that coursed through the veins of the Night Parlor. One evening, Victor was called to the front of the shop to deal with a troublesome customer, a bald rat-nosed man with bad teeth. Driven by a desperate curiosity, Lily delved deeper into the secrets of the Night Parlor. She discovered hidden passageways that led to an underground chamber, a place where Victor Davachi conducted his dark rituals. The walls were adorned with occult symbols, and an eerie, crimson mist hung in the air. As Lily ventured further, she stumbled upon a chilling sight. A group of townspeople, their faces pale and vacant, were gathered in the chamber. They were under Victor's spell, completely entranced by his power. Their life force drained, they served as vessels to sustain his immortal existence. Horror gripped Lily's heart as she realized the true nature of the Night Parlor and its insidious purpose. She knew she had to escape, but Victor's presence loomed ever closer in her mind, unable to unsee his hypnotic gaze even when he wasn't present. Lily returned to the secret tasting room before Victor discovered her gone. She quickly excused herself for the evening. Was she becoming lactose intolerant or sunlight intolerant? Drawn back to the parlor, with each passing night Lily's transformation deepened. The vampire blood within her surged, awakening a primal hunger that fought against her fading humanity. She struggled to resist the alluring call of the night parlor and its mesmerizing owner. "Where is Victor?" she asked the goth teen working the counter. "He's back in the storage freezer, but you can't go down there." Lily feigned out and hissed at the scoop jockey, "Try and stop me." The red and black clad gothy ice cream queen wasn't about that. "Go ahead," she said to Lily. "Have fun dying." Summoning every ounce of courage, Lily descended into the underground lair of the undead liar, and confronted Victor in the heart of the chamber. Shadows danced around them, casting grotesque silhouettes upon the walls. Her voice trembled, but determination laced her words. "Victor, this ends now," she declared, her voice tinged with both fear and defiance. "Your reign of terror is over." Victor's eyes flickered with a mix of surprise and amusement. He stepped forward, his gaze piercing her soul. "Ah, dear Lily," he murmured, his voice laced with an ancient wisdom. "You possess a rare strength, a willpower I have not encountered in centuries. But do you truly think you can challenge me?" The room fell into a tense silence as Lily pondered Victor's words. She knew the odds were stacked against her, but the fate of the town and her own humanity hung in the balance. She steeled herself for the ultimate sacrifice. With a surge of determination, Lily lunged at Victor, her vampiric instincts guiding her. Their bodies collided, and a fierce struggle ensued. The chamber erupted with sparks of supernatural energy, as though the very fabric of reality was tearing apart. In the final, climactic moments, Lily managed to plunge a silver dagger into Victor's heart. "Well, that hurts," he said. "Good shot." He then proceeded to pull out the blade. "Silver? I'm not a werewolf." He laughed at her naivety. Then he grabbed her by the throat, lifted her off the ground, and pinned her against the wall. She squirmed helplessly, unable to escape his grasp. "I had such high hopes for you, Lily. Now you will be relegated to nothing but a flavor of the week." Victor proceeded to tear out Lily's heart and put her in the mix. The menu board the next night read, "Manager's Special, Vanilla Girl with Red Velvet Lines."